Welcome! This tutorial is about using AI to assist you in your work, with our classes as well as in your everyday work as an educator. One of the most valuable tools available to educators today is Chatgpt. In this short tutorial, I'll show you how to use Chatgpt to support your learning, save time, and successfully complete course assignments. The goal is not to have ChatGPT do the work for you. The goal is to use it as a tool that helps you think, organize, create, and reflect. Now, let's talk about using ChatGPT to organize ideas and streamline your work. ChatGPT works best when you use it as a creative thinking partner that can take your ideas and make it a reality within seconds. Truly, ChatGPT can do amazing things. It can brainstorm ideas, create outlines, write reflections, build teacher resources, create presentations, improve writing, and even organize thoughts. Let's get started and explore some of the incredible ways this powerful AI tool can support your work, learning, and creativity. Watch as I ask ChatGPT to create an outline for me. As I enter my request, you'll notice that ChatGPT helps me generate an outline for a CTLE course. What's especially interesting is that ChatGPT can remember relevant information from our previous conversations, allowing it to provide responses that are tailored to my ongoing projects. In this example, I had been working on a course related to this topic earlier, so ChatGPT used that context to create an outline that could serve as the foundation for a future class. The more you use ChatGPT, the more personalized your experience can become. Over time, it learns your preferences, writing style, and the types of projects you're working on, helping it provide more relevant and useful responses. In this case, it was able to create a targeted outline because it already understood the course I had been developing. Be as detailed as possible with ChatGPT. The quality of your prompt determines the quality of your response. The more specific information you provide, the better ChatGPT can help you. You can even input documents from your classes or other resources to help ChatGPT help you. It can also be useful when you are taking a professional development class. In this clip, I have requested Chat to help me with my assignment, but it was too vague. I tried again being very specific about what I was doing and what I needed. I wrote, I am a middle school teacher, taking a course on classroom management. Help me create a reflection about positive behavior supports. This is the article I was given in the class. Help me use specific parts of the article to reflect on this topic. As you saw, I received a summary of the information I was looking for. I asked ChatGPT to take it a step further and bullet point the main points to condense the information further, and very quickly was given a more precise summary of the information. For reflection assignments, simply explain the assignment that you are working on and provide any relevant details you think may be important for Chat to know in order to help you complete your task. ChatGPT can help you organize your thoughts into a professional response. Copying and pasting with ChatGPT. I decided to take the bullet points I created from the previous chat and place it into a Google document to help me complete my assignment. Instead of using my mouse to highlight the entire document, I simply clicked on the Copy Response feature in ChatGPT. It can usually be found at the bottom or the top of the document and looks like two overlapping squares. Once clicked, the information ChatGPT created for you is copied and ready to be pasted anywhere. One of the most powerful ways educators can use ChatGPT is for resource creation. Instead of spending hours building materials from scratch, you can use ChatGPT to help generate ideas, organize content, and create resources that are tailored to your students' needs. Let's explore a few ways we can create resources quickly and easily. Many Edify assignments ask participants to create resources they can use in their classrooms. Chatgpt is excellent at helping generate checklists, guides, templates, communication tools, and classroom resources. Watch as I request a teacher checklist for family engagement strategies. Once I have it, and it looks good to me, I request a parent communication template to further assist me when I need to effectively communicate with parents. Of course, this is just a template, and you will personalize it for your own needs. Watch now as I ask ChatGPT to create classroom resources. I asked ChatGPT to create a step-by-step schoolwork checklist for third grade students. ChatGPT did exactly what I asked and provided a simple written checklist. But then I realized that wasn't really what I wanted. What I actually wanted was a colorful classroom resource with graphics, icons, and a student-friendly design. So I became more specific. I told ChatGPT I would like a fully designed classroom poster with visual hierarchy, icons, color coding, sections, and student-friendly graphics. I would like it to be in picture form. This time, ChatGPT created something much closer to what I had in mind. Then I noticed one more thing I wanted changed. The title didn't say third grade, so I gave ChatGPT another specific instruction: add third grade to the title. With that small adjustment, ChatGPT revised the poster again. The lesson here is simple. The more details you provide, the better ChatGPT can understand exactly what you want. If the first response isn't perfect, don't start over. Simply tell ChatGPT what you'd like changed and continue refining the result until it meets your needs. Now that we've seen how ChatGPT can create classroom resources, let's look at another powerful feature: creating presentations and slideshows. Whether you need a lesson introduction, professional development assignment, parent workshop, or classroom activity, ChatGPT can help you organize ideas, create slide titles, generate speaker notes, and even build an entire presentation outline in seconds. The key is to clearly explain your topic, audience, and purpose. The more details you provide, the more useful and customized your slideshow will be. Let's take a look at how ChatGPT can help turn an idea into a professional presentation. I asked ChatGPT to create a 10-slide presentation for middle school students about healthy eating habits. You might notice how I didn't ask ChatGPT to create the entire presentation file. Instead, I asked it to create the content for each slide. I included my audience, topic, number of slides, and exactly what I wanted on each slide. The more details I provide, the more useful the presentation will be. As you can see at the bottom, ChatGPT states, "This format is ready to copy directly into PowerPoint, Google Slides, Canva, or ChatGPT's slideshow tools." But the question is, can I go further and have ChatGPT make me a slideshow? The answer is, kind of. You can ask Chat to create the format of a PowerPoint. Watch as I request Chat to create a PowerPoint with the information it created for me. As you can see, ChatGPT didn't just create the content for the presentation. It actually generated a PowerPoint file for me. Since I use a Mac and don't have Microsoft PowerPoint installed, I simply open the file in Google Slides. As I open this presentation, you will notice that it is already organized into individual slides. The titles, bullet points, and even the speaker notes have been placed into a basic presentation format automatically. This means I didn't have to copy and paste each slide one at a time or spend time organizing the information myself. Keep in mind that the design is very simple. Think of this as a starting point rather than a finished presentation. From here, I can customize the colors, add images, change fonts, and make it look however I'd like. The important part is that ChatGPT has already done the heavy lifting by creating the structure and content for the slideshow. For teachers, this can save a tremendous amount of time. Instead of starting with a blank presentation, you already have a complete draft that you can quickly edit and personalize for your students. Now let's take a look at another powerful feature of ChatGPT, image creation. In addition to helping you write lessons, presentations, and classroom resources, ChatGPT can also generate custom images based on your instructions. Whether you need posters, checklists, classroom visuals, graphic organizers, or presentation graphics, ChatGPT can create them for you in just a few seconds. The more specific you are about what you want, the better the results will be. For today, let's keep it simple and add a custom image to our slideshow using ChatGPT. This is a quick and easy way to make your presentations more engaging without having to search the internet for the perfect picture. We'll simply describe what we want, let ChatGPT create it, and then add it directly to our presentation in the 5 food groups slide. Let's see how it works. For this slide, I wanted to add a visual to help bring the slide to life. First, I asked ChatGPT to create a photo of the 5 food groups. Because my request was fairly broad, ChatGPT provided 2 different image options to choose from. This is something you'll often notice when your prompt is more general. After reviewing the images, I decided I wanted something more engaging and student-friendly. Instead of starting over, I refined my prompt and asked ChatGPT to create a cartoon image representing the 5 food groups. By being more specific about the style I wanted, ChatGPT generated an image that better matched my vision for the presentation. Once I found an image I liked, I simply added it to my slide. This is a great example of how refining your prompt can help you get exactly what you're looking for without having to start from scratch. ChatGPT can also serve as an editor. Before submitting an assignment, use it to improve organization, grammar, and professionalism. One of the most useful ways educators can use ChatGPT is to improve written communication. In this example, I started with a simple email that I might send to a parent regarding a student concern. The original message communicated the necessary information, but the tone was informal and could be strengthened. I copied and pasted the email into ChatGPT and simply asked it to rewrite the message so it sounded more professional and parent-friendly. I then repeated the process with a message intended for school administration. Notice that I didn't ask ChatGPT to create information for me. Instead, I used it as an editing tool. This is a great way to save time while improving clarity, professionalism, and tone in your everyday communication. Let's move on now to how ChatGPT is able to help you with your professional development assignments. One of the easiest ways to use ChatGPT when you're unsure about an assignment is to copy and paste the assignment directions directly into the chat. Instead of spending time trying to interpret the requirements on your own, let ChatGPT review the exact directions. It can help clarify expectations, break the assignment into manageable steps, and explain what you need to do in a way that is easier to understand. In this example, I'll open the assignment, copy the directions, and paste them into ChatGPT. Then I'll tell ChatGPT what kind of support I need. For example, I might type, "Here is my assignment. Help me create a teacher resource that meets these requirements." The more information you provide, the more accurate and useful the response will be. This saves time and helps ensure that the work ChatGPT creates aligns with the expectations of the assignment. As we end our tutorial, let's discuss using AI responsibly. As we wrap up, it's important to remember that ChatGPT is a tool designed to support your learning, not replace it. Understand, Chat is not perfect and can make mistakes. It can help you generate ideas, organize your thoughts, create classroom resources, improve your writing, and save valuable time. However, it should never be used to skip course materials, ignore assignment requirements, or submit information that has not been reviewed for accuracy. Always take time to read, revise, and personalize anything created with AI. The strongest assignments combine the efficiency of AI with your own knowledge, professional experience, and understanding of the course content. Think of ChatGPT as a helpful assistant that supports your work while you remain the expert and decision maker. You may be wondering why we encourage the use of ChatGPT in our courses. The answer is simple. Educators do not need to reinvent the wheel. Artificial intelligence is becoming an increasingly important part of education, and we believe it is a tool that educators should learn to use effectively and responsibly. Rather than viewing AI as a replacement for professional knowledge and experience, we view it as a tool that can help bring your ideas to life. ChatGPT can help you organize your thinking, generate resources, improve communication, and save time on routine tasks, allowing you to focus on what matters most: teaching and learning. We encourage educators to use AI to support their vision, enhance their creativity, and strengthen their professional practice. When used thoughtfully, ChatGPT can be a powerful partner in learning, productivity, and innovation. Just as educators use spell checkers, search engines, lesson planning websites, and other technology tools, ChatGPT can help streamline the learning process. It can clarify assignment directions, organize ideas, improve writing, and assist in creating meaningful classroom resources. Our goal is not for participants to have AI do the work for them. Instead, we want educators to use ChatGPT to enhance their understanding, save time on routine tasks, and focus more energy on reflection, application, and professional growth. When used responsibly, ChatGPT can help transform course assignments into practical tools and resources that educators can immediately bring back to their classrooms. Before we finish, I'd like to leave you with a few prompts that can help you get started using ChatGPT in your own coursework and professional practice. Whether you need help creating a reflection, developing a classroom resource, organizing a presentation, improving your writing, or creating a teacher reference guide, ChatGPT can be a valuable support tool. Remember, the quality of your results often depends on the quality of your prompts. Be specific, provide context, and don't be afraid to ask follow-up questions or request revisions. The more guidance you give ChatGPT, the more useful its responses will be. When used thoughtfully and responsibly, ChatGPT can help educators save time, strengthen their work, and create meaningful resources for students and families. I hope this tutorial has given you practical strategies that you can immediately apply to your coursework and classroom. And thank you for including Edify in your professional learning journey.